It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball. On the show, and it's coming up next. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. In the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Story into shallow center. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And another throw over. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Curtis Granderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter. There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because that fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls a string on you. Nice take.
Gerardo Parra is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Castellanos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now at the plate, Dustin Garneau. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. DJ LeMahieu is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Oh, and he rushed the pitch home as it's in the dirt. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Steve Pearce now. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now.
Ryan McCann.
and this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. At the plate, Mark Canha hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this is fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Parra is there, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at bat, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nolan Arenado.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now batting, Jorge Soler. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the 1st out. Here's George Springer, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this is up and in, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here it comes. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Throw over to first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackmon. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now this is on to first, a double play. Ready for another chance. Gerardo Parra. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
The shortstop.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike now, it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Stepping up now, Curtis Granderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning. In now, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number
Here's the
9.
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lifted in the air to right field. Soler's after it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it's Mark Canha. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. To short. Story picks it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pops this one up. Catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Now in the box, George Springer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett.
First things first, here's a throw over. And they'll slap the tag on him. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Trevor Story goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Carlos Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ian Desmond is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Gerardo Parra. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra is after it, and that will end up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. That's foul.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Gennett's going to turn for second. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. For Gennett, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. 3-0 now. Curtis Granderson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Mike Dunn takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
Domingo Santana will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot. Now a throw over. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Steve Pearce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu on to first. It's a double play. Now to the plate, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
Into the box, Dustin Garneau. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Soler, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Popped up. Correa is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Fouled back. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Gonzalez is there, one away. So now it's Mark Canha. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory. There to put it away for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Michael Blazek will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. In is Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries so far. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Parra is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Desmond. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. In is Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Nick Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he takes ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here.
You're already down a couple of runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Domingo Santana stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1-for-2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Standing in, Steve Pearce. He was a double play victim last time around. Now a throw over to first. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Desmond has room in foul territory. 2 down. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about it.